some new faces in here, but I still think GamerLegion have a little bit more of a base. They have 25 maps since Snax has returned to the GamerLegion jersey. Not all of those are being with PR. They needed ZTR at the Flomland to stand in. And then getting their reps underway. And Inferno, as the third map against NRG earlier today, didn't go so well for phzy and his boys. So let's see how they stand up to the test. CT side start. There's also 2 poles in the GamerLegion jersey. Maybe they want it more.
Right, yeah, that's the kind of analysis I've grown to expect. Oh, how about that for a start? They're going to be bringing the fight down mid, and Rez seems to almost be holding for this. Okay, phzy's gone. Nice from Rez. He's done very well in anticipation of the aggression. The CTs run into his Glock, and they leave with at least a man advantage.
Also going to pop up here.
Yep, pops his head out.
Good trade.
Ryu's done well at range.
They should be able to park this one in quite easily. phzy on B. Do you gamble right now if you are Astralis? Right, he's going to go top mid for a re-peek. And sector clear. So phzy, this is all on you, sir.
Yeah, good luck, have fun. And yeah, really kind of needed to hit the first one. He still takes down PR, but with Ryu so low. And Rez is 3rd kill deep. It really is stacked against him.
Have to misplay this.
Yes, yeah.
You'd have to give him the fights, or you'd have to hit some giga bangers.
Ooh, a giga banger. You don't get those every day. Hypex is playing this one safe. As far as misplays, it doesn't look like they're positioned to do so. We would have to tap this, and not going to do so.
Okay.
Pretty strong start for GL. Astralis trying to throw aggression immediately down middle, and it doesn't work out.
Hoping to set the tone, right? They played a 3-mapper earlier today where GL got it done in 2 against Heroic.
That's sharp.
See, Heroic with the stand. Second one's even better, isn't it? There was an issue with Heroic. Obviously, Youngster is playing in lieu of Alcaran, but it's for this foreseeable future, I suppose. They don't know when Alcaran will be back in the server. And we are going to see the force buy for Astralis. 3 looking to charge down Banana. phzy's run out of half-wall smoke, so cancel the charge down. Block top mid as well, so Yabi will hold them at bay. And he's heard the bomb get dropped there, so that's great info. They're going to start pushing Banana smoke.
Okay, and then with that first kill, not too shabby. CT aggression being rewarded. Nets him a kill or 2.
Yabi's coming through.
He's trying his luck, and it's working out wonderfully. Yabi upon the fade pushes through for 2. The 3rd as well. Towson denied. A huge round from Astralis. So aggression, the remedy, and the solution.
It's all the bomb being dropped. Because normally, if you're just setting out in a default round and you're waiting for any CT moves and you're taking standard map control, you leave the bomb T-stairs. So here's the bomb get dropped close second mid. So they make an assumption that they were setting up for an early A play.
Let's go.
So they push through the smoke, they brave the fight, they hit some nice shots, and well, now GL, they're the ones on the rough end of the buy. Tech 9s, Mac 10, light util, and this time straight up the guts.
Okay. Going to be curious to see what the call is. Is it just going to be flash and go? Yes, it is. Ryu had his back turned, but team flash, not ideal. Messy spray from Yabi. phzy with 4. 1 magazine. 1 magazine. He takes 4 of them.
Okay, well, we've definitely seen what this man can do in plenty of jerseys. He's Mr. Worldwide. He's played in every region. I think he's much happier to be playing for a European team now. Didn't want to go back to wildcard, but did his duty. And now we see him in the Astralis jersey. A Swede in Dane's clothings.
Oh.
As it will be the Eco. GL.
HF.
Yeah, and then around like this, where they just have the Deagle on Iron Mike. That's Towson.
Yeah, I think the face tat comes later in life, though.
Yes, yeah. He's got the Tiger, but he can't bring it to events.
Right.
Hotel staff, they say, no, we're not looking after that. Fallen, your little dog, fine. Towson, the Tiger,
Fury now have multiple dogs they travel with.
Oh, really?
Acerato's brought his.
Why not?
You've got like one of the largest support staff, and you need maybe a veterinarian as well.
Makes them feel like they're at home.
Yeah, well, I mean, understandable when you're often spending most of your year away from it. Look at phzy. He wants some eeks, you know? And as an ex-in-game leader, you will allow it.
I will, it's the tax.
Yes, right. For all the calls, look, listen, I called a great game. We're here for number 2.
It's more about the sacrifice of always dropping your teammates' guns, jumping out first to be traded.
Valid. And those
throwing
are
the flashes so they get the opening kills.
But when they've got blocks...
Yes, I want some, please. Let me slurp them up.
The tax man's coming, because that smoke just faded. He can make his move anytime he sees fit.
So we get an idea of the CT setup right now. I suppose in this downtime it's going to be old mate Ryu as the A anchor. Yabi is the rotating A rifler.
Kaboom.
Hooksy and Stair working on the banana control. And another one here for phzy. So Hooksy will now start to stretch his legs. Make sure I've got that one correct for 2026. As they're just going to continue to farm them up. And nobody goes down. This is beautiful.
What a start.
Lose the pistol, win the force. 3 straight. And now this is going to be a tough way back in for GamerLegion. Nova's got 2 poles. Snacks, one of the legends. Hypex, one of the hopefuls. And would love to be able to progress to stage 2. To keep their hopes and dreams in Kraków alive. This is Snacks' hometown.
It is?
He's throwing out kebab recommendations. And I ordered one from one of the recs. It never arrived. It's not his fault.
Yep. You'll never know.
Starting 3B again. Hooksy has the Mac 10. Does he want to get stuck in with the fight? Or just go through the normal rally of util? Second wave.
Yeah, flash ahead of the Molotov, and Hooksy, oh, he eats the counter flash. Hypex sets up PR, an opening kill for GL, and there's number 2. PR, a name we're going to be saying an awful lot of if this is going well for GL. Yabi has removed Snacks and does get away from that trade attempt. PR, despite his low HP, is going to continue to push forward.
Yeah, careful now, Yabi. The last line of defense on the B bomb site, they are gambling that they will have forced them back towards A. Not the case. Yabi has to go monster mode.
Yeah, he's nailed the first headshot and dips away from Hypex. Repeek in. Good adjustment. The AK finds its headshot, and phzy's a dead man. Quick one from Towson.
He goes down there. There's a chance for the retake, but now it should just be Ryu either dealing with the lurk or hoping for the save. Is he actually going to head over and give this one a go? They do have money to work with, so maybe being given the chance. I know Hooksy is impressed with this kid's aim. Has a kit, has a smoke.
He will have a little investigation.
How much can he get done? Does he play first or let them start to exit? Financial damage not bad either.
Oh, he's going to play.
The chicken just clucked.
Damn it, chicken.
It's 2 sound cues so far.
Sold him out. Yeah, well, it's bleak now for Ryu.
He might go down with the bomb.
Unlikely to be bringing that AK through. In fact, that's the end of the AK-47 dream.
Okay.
So GL, after a pistol, taking a bit of a slacking from the Astralis boys. They are back on the board with the first gun.
Good to see PR recovering today. Yesterday he had an absolute stinker.
And how bad are we talking?
I think it was like a 0.3 something rating in the series. It wasn't good.
Isn't he like the highest rated player typically?
He's their most exciting player.
Yeah.
It's another one of these guys going for the middle part. I think they're all somewhat influenced by R-Easy. All right, well, they've got the money for the buy. phzy ahead of the top mid lurk. Smoke looks for a fight, sounds off the AWP, and they're just going to continue with this banana control exchange. Of Smoke's more towards the top of banana. PR and Snacks in combination looking for the control. Rez is here as well. It's just Torsten dealing with any second mid play. So this is very banana heavy to try and win out this duel. And as we saw in that previous round, what's the backup utility? The protocol, the plan of just in case. It was the Hypex flash that helped with the opener last time, and here they come. Well, they're ahead of that. And Sentry not really going to push them back at all. Smoke, though, will.
Oh, fumbled the incendiary, and Snacks fell back behind the half wall in anticipation for the flash push. Counter flash, and looks like it'll all be resetting.
I think you might have to play ahead if you're Astralis here, because if you're just going to play on the site, you haven't really done a lot of damage. You haven't had any exchanges. GamerLegion haven't had to really use that much utility. They still have combined 2 full belts, 44 seconds, and they're just going to tee up for a B execute. So
they don't have a HE, though. If he throws this block smoke, you're either running through or you're kind of boned.
And Hooksy has the flash at the ready, so how good's the timing? Rotation's miles away.
Here they come. Spots them out, lines them up, and knocks them down. Stare with 2 and a dink from the USP softens them up for phzy. He just has to get something. One minimum. Swings on out and executed by Hypex.
Tough now, they've got U2.
Doesn't meet the minimum, does phzy. Still on the goose egg for another round.
Flashes and incendiaries, so a real chance in this retake and the kit in play. If Snacks gets one, they win the round.
Yeah, but Snacks is the healthiest. Towson low, and he hasn't found the kill. Does soften up Yabi. Need the double here from Towson on that low HP. More damage. Hypex in the clutch. 1, 2, and here comes number 3. It's Ryu the last to line up. A pre-fire ready. Hypex is clutching. GamerLegion tie us up at 3.
Oof, okay, that's a big moment right there for the young man. Brought in to use the AWP, but gets the job done on the rifle. I'm thinking Snack slows them down, then Towson grabs one. The trades are in their favor, but it all comes down to one man, and he can deliver. Very well done. The second is beautiful, right? phzy's trying to make sure he can get the trade in. Ryu a little bit late to the party. And that is very well handled, as Astralis will be able to limp back in with another buy, but only just 2 SMGs, 2 M4s, and an AWP. Snack's not part of the banana control, which tells me they're likely going to head for brackets first. PR's just going to hold them at bay, make it look like a standard round. Force them back with the molly, throw in the nade, look for some damage. But they've been blocked towards top mid. So the plan will have to change. Whether that's pause or look elsewhere, as an nade into the smoke. That tells me Astralis quite scared of what lies on the other side. This could be good.
Yeah, this could be really good. The flash skittles in. Oh, and he confirms apps occupied. No swing from Ryu, though.
Still a minute on the clock. phzy clears out brackets now. Here's SoundQ's second mid.
Yeah, this is a powerful position for every sniper on Inferno. Looking for that one on the extension, and Snacks does just overstep the mark. He gets put down.
Snacks will call from the grave now. Looks like they're just going to reroute and go for another B execute.
phzy's still got God Flash Stare with nothing but his M4.
So even less utility this time round.
Yeah, they've got 35 as that smoke starts to fade.
Towson's still throwing util at A.
Oh, Stare this time, not going to find lethality. Tags up PR, and from Coffins, phzy's having a little bit of trouble. Still can't get that kill going. Over the top, that's ballsy from PR. Pulling that one off and removing Yabi. phzy, though, he's in a position to catch them looking for answers on Banana. He actually tagged up Towson as well. Collateral, but insufficient. He doesn't want to be losing that up. Ryu just an MP7. He's miles away, so GamerLegion will manage to adapt. The loss of Snacks doesn't cost him a thing.
The fact that they essentially get that done with 3 players, because Towson's still middle throwing U2, and they're executing B with 2 players and 1 throwing U2. So with that in mind, they get an awful lot of value out of that. The save coming through from Astralis, and the upgrade so it's not the SMG, means that with the loss bonus at 2,400, they likely shove behind this. phzy can operate with an SMG, that'll be fine. Or it's one of these rounds where you can take the eco, essentially, use these rifles that you've carried through, and then go for a full buy for everybody into the next.
That sounds like the better of the 2 options.
Well, that's it, right? Do they think they can win around with 2 players on SMGs and still having an okay amount of nades, or do they think they need everything? It is CT side of Inferno. I think you'll be happy with 5 rounds if they can get there. So just 2 more to hit that benchmark. Raga, opportunity for him to get on the microphone. First tactical timeout called. Oh, into attack. So looks like we have a quick little issue that we need to resolve. Was it with the coach, Mike? Maybe. So we might have another 30 seconds on top of this, everybody.
Yeah, I think you might be onto something there. All the players' mice are moving.
Okay, so we'll need to get this one resolved because the 30 seconds meant to go both ways. But phzy will need to start delivering in terms of frags if they keep hitting the B bomb site. This is a couple rounds now they've been able to brute force their way in. The half could be looking a whole lot better if you were GL, if you didn't lose the second round to the force. But either way, they're back into the winning ways. Now, have you tried turning it on and off again? Or plugging it in and out?
Yeah, that's usually my go-to.
If you blow in the connector, that normally helps.
Yeah.
It's like the N64 cartridges.
I mean, I am no tech wizard, I'll tell you what.
Or wizard.
No, oh, well,
You do like to cast spells.
I do. I've been slinging some cardboard spells very recently.
You do know how to charge your mouse, though.
I do, most of the time. Most of the time. I don't remember to turn it off,
What if
though.
they get like a little... Okay, so you know where the USB-C goes in.
Yeah.
What if someone invents like a little USB-C thing that goes in that has a battery that is like popping out this way, so it's not going to... People at home can't see. This is great for our audio platform.
For additional battery.
So it's going out here. So if you do run out, you just plug it in.
And it's attached.
Yeah, but it's still wireless.
Yo. No.
Could it be possible?
Could be possible. Could be possible. Would still feel... It would add weight and everything. Like, you'd have to make it as
Yeah,
small
sure,
as
it would add weight. Yeah, I did
yeah.
think about the weight.
Yeah.
It would add weight.
Oh, man. You know...
It's $1 million idea.
Faceit made that change recently where you have to, like, enable some secure boot thing in your BIOS.
Yeah.
I know.
do it.
Well, I was playing some Faceits, had the pop. I was like, okay, all right, thought that would take 5 minutes. It took me about 12 restarts to find all the things I had to do.
Okay.
It is supposed to be easy. I think it's easy for 90% of the population. I just have a... Every time I'm in the BIOS, I'm scared.
Me too.
I feel like I'm going to break something.
I bricked a PC that I had to manually... I forgot what I did.
It's where Rush was like making you like hold it with a fork or something.
Yeah, put a bit of metal between two things that... Anyway, flushed.
We're not tech wizards.
No, we're not.
Wizards, and we're ready for another round of counter.
So they did go in. So it's gone Famouses.
All right. So they've got some faith, and phzy wants to try and give him that early opener. He's not... Actually, he's found
Logs
the edge.
player's got him.
He's found that safe spot, but you're right. It's a Mac 10, though. I think Snack spotted him out.
No head armor.
Yeah, it's winnable. Doesn't finish him off. Nade might. Gets away.
Okay. Fortunate to be alive in that situation. Trying to manufacture an opening with the AWP. That's the type of calling you like to see.
Yes,
Banana control with 4 of them again. So it might just be, well, we've got this at minute 20. Let's execute.
And it's Hooksy solo B. Well, we've been talking about the necessity for a Hooksy frag. This round will be the embodiment of that.
It's just his position that he's playing right now. I think, fortunately, he has the HE to break the CT smoke, but the problem is you're essentially playing retake. You're not side-side.
Right. They smoke as they are. Oh, they HE first. Ouch, he cops a heavy 60 damage nade.
Okay, well, rerouting and has another smoke. Information off of this incendiary. Brackets called clip. You need to get that rotation to B, boys.
Yeah, someone needs to lend a hand. He has thrown his block smoke, so you've got another, like, 10. Oh, he's ahead of it. Towson. This is a little gap that could very well bear fruit. Now they're throwing that B exec util, but is this smoke and mirrors, and is there a reaction and a gap? Sure, phzy's managed to take Rez down. You get info, and there's a lot of space. Could be wrapping around. Could potentially catch out Yabi here towards spawn. Astaire holds on. Flash in, taking that site space.
Hello.
And goodbye. Snacks doesn't quite connect with the mag.
Hooks got on the board as well. Got to punch this in.
Yeah,
we'll just
no
get run
chance.
down.
Oh, wait! Oh! Oh, my goodness. That actually suddenly became a little bit possible.
Had some spice to it, didn't it? Hypex with another moment there on the AK. Okay, well, you've also taken 4 players in what was a tough buy. So right now, it is still going to be a pretty rubbish buy. They've lost the AWP as part of that. Okay, Snack's talking about the banana control. If I've heard him rightly there, they want to take banana control fast. Not feeling the pressure from the HEs. So 2 SMGs, 3 rifles, and also a little bit broken on the GamerLegion side. Tech9 and a Galil.
Yeah, it's going to be a 3v start. Yabi's going to be setting them up.
Yara's going fast.
They're going to clash. Boosting over the half wall. PR's blind. He should be a dead man. Easy find. Yabi sets him up and Stair sprays him down.
Well, no nade damage being the problem. Just completely overlooking the possibility. Takes it fast, gets control, blinds up, spams away, removed. And now we're going to sit here and watch a minute 25 of a 3v5.
So PR and Snacks have died every round so far. And stark contrast with everyone else. They're definitely the ones trying to make the space and find those opening fights, but neither of which have been having too much success.
Good to see ideas flowing, though, in this situation. I know it's very, very pedestrian there, but throw a nade, you take the peek. They're trying to give themselves options for Jules and not just doing it individually. But do we see them just return to a save, or do they knock on the door of B? If they execute B, they've got 2 smokes, so can get... Oh, okay, never mind. Hooksy might completely unravel this.
It's very ballsy, isn't it? Was clear in his corners.
He's very close.
Yeah. Wow, something's happening on the second stream. An eruption of celebration. phzy hears the commitment, playing for the swing. Will try and play off a stare, but he's just doing it on his own. Don't worry, it's just the cherry on top from phzy. It's another impactful round from Stare. He starts off, takes the fight, consistently now in the kill feed.
It's Foot versus Liquid right now for the last spot alongside of this one. And I think it was probably Foot who was getting loud. It was something that they did yesterday in their game versus Legacy as well. This is a definitely young and up-and-coming squad to keep your eyes on. 24th in the VRS at the moment, 4 of them being from the Na'Vi Academy. And they made a bit of a splash late last year. I think it was CAC. Some fun pieces to watch within that team, and if they do progress to stage 2, that'll be invaluable experience, right? This is a team that's been together for a decent chunk of time. Obviously, Makazi going to the main Na'Vi roster, so they've got reps together. They understand how they want to approach the game as a team. I think they just need more LAN reps, more experience in environments like this. This is their first real big boy event, and they're already pressing some big names, and they get a crack at Liquid with a stand-in, so that's not too shabby, as we do find ourselves looking at another GL Eco. So it looked good when they had the spree of 3. They were punishing B, and well, Astralis showing some fight, have won out the Battle of the Finances, and now setting themselves up for 6. So this is already a damn good CT side on Inferno. Take a bit of a look while we have this downtime to discuss the teams who are waiting in stage 2. Vitality, Furia, Falcons, Mouse, phzy, Na'Vi, Spirit, and the Mongols. And the teams who have qualified have been Paravision, G2, 3D Max, Aurora, NRG, and BC Game. So just 2 more spots. And we'll come to the conclusion in a couple of hours' time.
It reads very excitingly.
Yeah.
It does, really does.
I think the question is, who's going to be the top dog to start 2026 as we head top middle and just farmed up. So another round where Astralis do a great job keeping a lot of bodies alive. And you're happy there, keeping the vibes quite high. So 2 rounds left within this half.
It's really visible, isn't it, that PR, I mean, it's kind of stating the obvious, but he is feeling frustrated, feeling like his game's not working right now. Another like shot on the cameras where he's just kind of head in hands in between rounds. I can imagine it's tough when you have been, to be fair, like the peak of consistency. It's rare that we've had an off game, and now it's been like day 1, day 3.
Yeah, and from series to series, we always talk about a little bit of energy being the problem.
Yeah, well, I mean, Peter was talking about that on the desk, right? About how it can be a real learning curve of how you reset and how you can manage to play that double best of 3 days.
I think one of the fortunate factors for GL is you have a couple of players who are still young, so they would have been grinding those online games not that long ago, so used to it, but still, the level of focus you need at the top level, not easy. And, well, we're talking about PR and some frustrations. He's now walking around on 11 points of health. And ready for the banana control, so another iteration of the wave, rally of flashes, spurred out to sandbag, and that's going to flush you back. So very good sequence.
They've just smoked to Arch side on A. phzy and Ryu have partnered up app side. Oh, Snacks. A little bit cheeky through the smokes. Is spot of a flash of Stare.
Feels very disconnected, right? Like Rez is going down top middle, Snacks is pushing up top banana. They're not really connecting. They're all trying to take these chances. So it's not super coordinated.
Nice shot. And Ryu looks like he's actually wanting to give him the same fight. Hoping he overlooks the potential, makes the step, and rounding that corner perfectly timed.
Now you know it's B.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, B should be set for success here. He is on his own. No supportive flash just yet. Smoked off on the coffin side. He's either had to push through this as they isolate, but Snacks caught walking, back turned, too comfortable. Yabi gets 2 of the 3 required. PR on that low HP. Nightmare after time as well. A twist of the knife, a sprinkle of the salt. Rough.
Yeah, he's got $450 to work with going into this final round, so he's having one of those days again. And yeah, this is seeming quite disconnected, especially for this being GamerLegion's map choice.
It's not a lot of 1v1s.
Yeah, it's not looking comprehensive. They're not dictating the tone of this game. Astralis up. Oh, there goes the camera. Look at our best people on it as PR comes in as a util dispensary. He could only have bought either 2 flashes or 1 other nade on his own. Well, actually, he's bought 1 nade, right? Because he's got 150 left, so he's been dropped that util.
Now he's got like the webcam of like those streamers that want to prove they're not cheating, you know?
Ah, yes. Well, that usually makes me think they are cheating.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, well, this is a... there we go. There he is.
Oh, we get the full PR. Oh, wow.
There's been a couple of death slaps, hasn't it, to draw it all that way down?
Oh, Ryu swings. No one was blind.
A lot of info, though. A lot of info.
Yeah, but I like his counter flash, and it's not going to deter them. They'll still try and make their way... Oh, my... Clumsily make their way into that mini pit. He understands exactly what's up. Smoke vision for Yabi, looking for more. He's saying nothing else. I ain't seen anything else. But the bomb has dropped out.
Yeah, you're committed.
So this is like a really weird situation to find yourselves in.
GamerLegion need 5.
Stays hidden. phzy considering the potential, and oh, nice from Yabi. He's so active. Took a fight on site. Yabi's ready for number 3. Hello, and Snacks wins it out. phzy now just needs to get himself a number 2. With the AWP, he's making it look very comfortable until he didn't. Typex holds the line, nails the headshot, and now a 1 versus 1 with phzy.
Fading.
They need that 5. They need to end this half with a W. 15 seconds, time sensitive for Hypex. Gets himself into the site. He's going to be exposed if he plants in the open. phzy misses a shot and a tap to the face to secure it. A frustrating end for phzy and a necessary 5th for GL. 5, Astralis 7. It's GamerLegion's map in this last 2 spots for advancement into the second stage of IEM Kraków 2026. Happy New Year, if I haven't said it to you already, for those of you watching.
And I think it could have been a better half for GamerLegion, right? They win the pistol, they cannot find the follow-up. Frustrations for PR, it's Hypex, the man with the clutches, that have kept them in touching distance. A 2-round gap. Astralis losing earlier today on this map as the third and decider in the NRG series. And at halftime, the coach, I want you to step up your comms. You can ask questions. I want you to be hyping each other.
Well, they definitely hyped up Hypex with his nice 1v1 to secure 5.
It does look pretty disconnected and individualistic from GamerLegion so far. Like they're not quite on the same page. So I can
quite the opposite for Astralis as well.
Yeah, when you're talking about comms, it's about how connected can you be. Rez off angle.
Doesn't quite find the head, but has phzy low.
Yeah, he's hoping to get that initial one-tap, right? If there's any follow-through, just keeps on deleting. But warding away the assault for now. There's 2 smokes, 2 flashes, and a molly. So a whole bunch of options available as Torsen will get spotted end of apps, drops his block smoke.
Yeah, Hypex falls out, plays for the side short angle, hoping for that one tap, but they jump around the corner, hard to track. Towson though, elevated, oh, tough to track. Hypex, he's got more than he can handle, and it's Rez with a composed tap for 1. Astralis have the sight, Snacks and PR are really disadvantaged retake here behind the smoke.
Well, these two need this, right? They had such a tough go of things in Banana, even though a few of the key rounds they won were through B plays. This is difficult.
How many chances like that are you going to get? He had an opportunity, albeit slim.
Chances are over now.
Yeah,
too far gone, no chance.
Ticked. Snacks can lose, but PR will too. Doesn't even get away with the Kev.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's looking very dire in the GL attitude camp. I don't know how you're meant to shake them out of this, especially mid-map. Maybe it was a matter of who wants some more.
Yeah. God, Astralis is clearly.
This is Yanko brought it up on the desk, and it was this PR interview that I know that I cannot imagine GamerLegion were too happy with the answers that PR gave.
Oh, Stare is just running and gunning, and they are low, but Rez doesn't hit the bullet necessary. PR does for 1, but traded out by Ryu, and again we find ourselves with a lost sight and a disadvantaged retake.
Yeah, okay. Go for exits. May as well looking for the save. All right, well that one, they're in the right place. They did an awful lot of damage with the util, but no, or not enough output, I should say, from the individuals. So that'll be round number 9.
And talking of individuals and output, what we got from phzy, 17 and 6. Lovely KD to see.
Yeah, you're getting a good performance from Ryu, Yabi, phzy. Well, Stare as well. He had a couple of multi-kills on B. phzy's had a tough go of things, and we caught the cams of him during the break. You just hope that, well, I guess it's easy with phzy, right? He had that quite dark period where he was performing terribly individually, and they were still able to get decent results. So I was going to say, hopefully he's not taking his internal frustrations out, but ever since he returned, it felt like he put a lot of time into his individual game.
Yeah.
I will say this, for an in-game leader in a new roster, there is more micromanaging in the early stages.
Yeah, fair.
Because you need to get everybody on the same page, and especially now it's international, it's no longer just Danish. You're having to kind of piece together these new play styles, different players, and pull it all together. So, right, people will say, oh, you know, what a rubbish excuse, but really that's the truth of the matter. And we have a lot of new rosters, teams playing their first LANs, teams getting their second event underway. Some teams like G2 not even playing Bounty. For GamerLegion, though, they were, and they even got to the LAN portion. So you would hope to see something that at least resembles a better vibe than what we have right now, as they assemble the double boost on B to C over the smoke. That's assuming it is a B play. So you got a boiler boost, you got a B boost. Right now you don't have any action. Minute 20 on the clock, plenty of time to work with. This should be round number 10.
Notice how Towson's crouched on this as well, just so as to not have the tip of his head spotted by anyone emerging. He's hoping to catch them just as they've called it clear, perceived it as clear, and advancing up the stairs.
They'll be fast on the flank up Banana. It's just the pistols on B. So PR needs to get 2 to make this interesting. Rez trying to path with him. second set of smokes lined up.
Rez the stepping stool. And yeah, pressure onto PR. It's good to see some faith in the roster, expecting him to deliver in this position. A third smoke towards the CT position, making sure it's there as they find their final commitments. PR gets his drops off, trying to cause a profit from the chaos, but pretty good.
Beyblade!
Spinning around, spraying him down. Oh, those bullets connected onto Hypex. He's on the fade. Ooh, nice shot from PR. He's got himself a second.
Towson
is going to have a chance on Stair. Oh, okay. Now 2-on-2. Getting a bit hectic. Ryu finding PR from Coffins. Now they can just double up. And Towson, he's got the disadvantage of the SMG. 2 Galils ready for you. Nails it. Ryu secures it. Astralis picking themselves up another. 10-5.
HooXi still didn't look too happy at the end of that, and sure, I guess it was the eco. You would love it to be a whole lot cleaner. They are just 3 rounds away from victory on this one. See all those smokes? They're trying to bait out CT block smokes in that situation, so all works out in the wash. Both teams fully equipped now. A couple of kits in play, and they have the AWP on Hypex, who was doing a good job with the rifle work on the T side. Let's see if he can find them some pickoffs. Stair boosting phzy immediately. Stranded at sandbags.
Ooh, good fight. PR's nailed that. He goes looking for more. There you go. Brought down. Tracer betrays him. Tracked out nicely by HooXi. Picks himself up number 3. Hypex misses his shot.
Not much pressure.
Yeah, he needs some help. Oh, booked by Yabi. He's not playing scared at all. Big claw back until Rez gets to him. B-side's lost. That's it. That was the sole defender of B. Stair just walks on in. Snags caught off guard.
HooXi has the AWP, and he's been noted.
Oh, he's lucky to be alive.
Okay, now it's probably a good thing he has the AWP.
Yeah, I'll have to make use of it on the low HP.
Thorsten's nade could find him. He's tucked in to new box, so yeah.
Right decision. Avoids the HE, which went sky high.
Are they going for this? Through spawn? Through the smoke on the fade? Or are they backing off?
I don't know if they know.
It's fading now.
Rez is flashing. He's got the great lineup for this up on the fade. It's just too easy. Pull the trigger. Click the mouse. 11 is there. It's a nice shot from Towson. Just no time. He needs to be defusing now. Not going to happen. Backs up into Stair, and all of that hard work from PR to start.
What is Hypex doing, Jacob?
Okay, well, I think they're celebrating the downfall right now. Hypex missing that shot. He just became a free target. Yabi surged forward for that. It's this fight right here for me. Snacks just getting out-dueled in that moment.
Well, especially when you know you've got no backup close by.
And I think you're also wondering, why aren't they saving in this situation, right? I guess it is a 2v2, sure, but it's a tough retake. They feel like they need the rounds. They forced themselves into it. Second tactical timeout called, but just 2 more rounds. I think just keep up the pace, because you know that GamerLegion are not in things mentally. The game has felt really strung out. The decisions have not been up to par. Their buy right now is, at least it's 4 rifles, but 4 Kevlar. Snacks is the only one with head armor, and Yabi and HooXi have come in with Mac 10, so they might just shred this one over quick smart. This has been a steamrolling. Wasn't expecting it to be this one-sided, especially not on GamerLegion's choice. Overpass up next. Hypex pushing.
Okay. When in doubt, rush down mid and take that fight with empty hands for Hypex. PR just the one. Rez does provide support, removing Stair. It's Towson in this forward position, and he's not backing down from it. Yabi may very well spot the barrel if he was even just an inch further forward. Hello, and goodbye. Towson's gone. That was the healthiest of the bunch.
Look at this play, though, from Rez ahead of the smoke.
Ooh.
Oh, great consideration.
Awareness.
He's having a game, isn't he? 19 kills.
Genuinely can't quite process how comfortable that looked for him. I'm impressed.
Well, HooXi will find the info, and they can just run over towards A.
And those are the frags you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. In-game leader running straight towards where he expects him to be.
Listen, now I like to say that in-game leader's scoreboard is the one at the top.
Oh, that's a good. You can put that on a t-shirt. That's strong.
Yabi's got this one. Well, he doesn't even need to. Snacks is going to back off, so they know exactly where Snacks is. He's into minds of where he wants to even try and save this, but that will be 12. That's not a single round on the CT side for GamerLegion on their map choice, and it's pretty condemning the way that we've seen them play. They now have to function on the CT side of Overpass coming up next, Astralis' choice. It's given those dead team vibes.
It is.
Again, it could just be depleted in energy, but they 2-0'd earlier against Heroic, so they actually had a longer period of downtime than Astralis did.
Yeah, tough for Towson. And this is that clear we were talking about. Impressive pre-aim from phzy.
He's ready for everything, isn't he? I think more problematic is Overpass feeling quite comfortable for Astralis at this event. They've played it twice versus Pain and NRG. They've won it both times, 13-7, 13-5. I don't know why I'm getting so far ahead of myself. We have that to talk about on the desk, but this one feels done.
Ooh, Snacks was nearly done before he even got to play the round. Combination of Flame and HE. Counter-nade chips away at Stare.
The other game sounds exciting.
It does, doesn't it? I don't know whether it's natural from Foot, but they definitely, every time they've been playing, there have been these really loud celebrations. I think they're just absolutely ecstatic to be putting their game on display.
Yeah, trying to make it feel at home, right? This team has an average age of 19.1, so fresh faces, but definitely the next generation, no doubt about that. There's a minute on the clock, 5 alive for both teams. 3 players stacking B, no information banana, no information brackets.
And here comes the fight. Stare peeks on in. Nice headshot from Rez, using that AK for that one-shot kill potential.
Yeah, he heard Snacks drop off the boost. He knows it's 3B. Hooksy knows it's 3B.
Pivoting, okay. Towson and Hypex are going to have their work cut out for them here on the A side. With 35 seconds, there is a rotation departing. Picking up nades, Towson tucked in. He's not been cleared. He has not been cleared. Needs the multi-kill. Controlling the spray, but Yabi flies on in to lend a hand, and phzy's always in the right place.
It's 2 massive moments in this game where sound cues have given Astralis all the information they need.
The bomb drop
First half, the bomb drop, and now Snacks dropping off the boost, knowing Rez was coffined and spotting a player sight. And this could be done, dusted all over Red Rover.
Yeah, just a little bit of a slip-up.
Well, when phzy and Yabi are still alive, it is looking like it is done.
Yeah, what, 38 frags between these two? Pulling their weight and then some. Perfect pre-aim. Rez just walks on into the crosshair. phzy, he's looking great in that Astralis jersey. Yabi closes it down. 13-5. GL heads heavy after their map pick.
Yeah, Astralis are really good. Great to see the individuals firing. This is the capability of these players, but I have that feeling, is this a bit of a dead team vibe from GamerLegion? Not the attitude necessary to progress to stage 2.
Oh, that's a good framing.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think the desk saying, can change pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I disagree from the standpoint that it looked desperate for GamerLegion. So unless that they've had a talk and actually been able to shake off whatever woes they brought into that first map, the same might happen because you get quite strung out on the CT side of Overpass. Hooksy can really start to pull you apart, and if that happens, and maybe a poor clutch goes your way, you win the pistol, lose the force again, you're going to be in strife. As this is Astralis in 2026 with a new roster, played this map 3 times, won it every single time. GamerLegion played it once, won it once. So both teams with winning records, but small sample sizes. As phzy's initial joust will push Rez back to A. Towson.
Wow, he's good, isn't he?
But yeah, that's that.
Yabi deals with that so comfortably. 2 individual duels won. Hypex has got a lot of info. Oh, God. It doesn't look like it's going to matter.
It's the bomb at the back, so this could spill loose.
And it will. Second is required. Hypex making a play. Trying to inject a little bit of momentum into the GamerLegion ranks. Trying to resuscitate hope after what is already a bleak start to the pistol. He's got a good angle, a good read on Yabi. He's got to do it all, though. Snacks is going to be required if Hypex goes down to finish off the job. He's playing his life. Tried to play cheeky with his model.
Oh, the pole's on polar opposite sides of the map there, but Snacks will be ahead of the rotation. This needs to be vintage.
Yeah, okay, let's go. roll back the years. Snacks a couple of taps required. One, two, just like that. He's denied with the last hurdle. Oh, that was exactly what we were hoping for. A little flash of the old Snacks. Snappy with it for two, but a quick trade.
They played that very well, Astralis, when they all went back to get the bomb and flush out Hypex. But Snacks, almost a party in Kraków watching this one. That is beautiful. And then peering out, Ryu will take down it. Snacks and secure. Oh, I wish I had more of that.
Yeah,
but it is going to be the force in from GamerLegion. Or as they were formerly known, the Legion of Gamers.
Yes.
Heavy lean towards A. One long, three congregated just above connector.
Here they come. Good timing on their engagement, and it's going to work out for them.
Bomb's loose.
Bomb lost. Rez ahead of the flash. This is shaping up.
That's the difference maker right there.
It
but
really is.
Still falls into disarray. Yabi late down Con, timing against him. Oh, through the smoke. Oh!
He had to make a decision, and he does manage to prevail. Will be traded, a flying PR.
They can get the bomb during this, though.
Yeah, okay, during that hubbub, they will retrieve bomb and run A.
All right, they're going to take this space. Missed Molly, not going to cost them. Towson still over towards B. PR going to join him, so they're both going to try and dart back, but it's about where do they set up this post plant. Bomb, I think it'll get planted safe side. And I like this. Stairs going to entrench himself to cut off rotations. phzy also clearing out to make sure there's no rats in the system. So they can actually both play entrenched.
Wow, Stair goes down. Towson
only info on one.
He's had a very good first map, has phzy. And Towson goes down a second as well. Clutching up is phzy. Saves Astralis' hide.
He got the hot hand there, doesn't he?
Yeah, that looks so precise, so lethal. Finds the headshots.
And he definitely, the Viking, the shaved head, the beard, and always giving a glance over on the fade of the glass.
Towson must have got first bullet headshot or very close to it. Yeah, that was quick. Nice handling of the first, but couldn't get past this. Very precise from phzy. He's like, it's like, ooh.
They're taking a drink, so happy he got bailed out there. It is going to be just a light investment now. 3 digs, 5-7, MP9. This time the presence will be over towards B. They're trying to set up the graffiti boost to jump with this MP9.
It's been a while since I've seen this approach. Used to be a bit of a staple.
So talking about the GamerLegion CT setup, it'll be Rez and Hypex as the A defenders. PR will be holding short, Snacks will be the rotator, and Towson to be securing Monster.
So is the jump spot pure? Like, is he planning on trying to shoot while he jumps up?
Yeah, and also if you play players close short at the same time, when you jump up, they'll flick around.
And that's when you start activating.
Your teammates will activate short. And also off of that, they've been able to push Towson out, now rotate away.
Yeah.
They're going to waltz through Monster. Once upon a time, I think you could have said Yabi was the best B lurk in the game. So if he can activate any of that right now, it's something that needs to be a fear factor for GL. Hooksy's about to get some info.
Does he get it with a kill or a bullet between his eyes? It's a bullet between his eyes, isn't it? No, it's not. Rez, tough to track the moving SMG. He's done well to keep the boots planted as the bomb gets exactly that.
Hooksy can value his life right now. He doesn't need to go down in this situation. The longer he stays alive, more of a nuisance that he is. And Yabi's now activating, so the MAC-10's both just going to farm up a bit of cash as Snacks will be shredded, Heaven will be called clear, and at this point, you're not too worried that they're coming for this one whatsoever.
Yeah, you're probably going to let the SMGs off the leash, though.
Trying to hack, track. Hope they're not hacking. Down that of Hooksy. That'll be round 3. And as we discussed with Overpass, 3 to 4 rounds T-side, that's all you're looking for. So they've already got 3 with the pistol and the conversions, getting there as quickly as possible.
Yeah, Hypex getting himself a MAC-10 as well to bring through.
Yeah, he's going to upgrade to the AWP. I wonder if they drop these SMGs and try and do something tricky off the back of it, right? Go for a con or short push combined together.
I was wondering the same, but it does look like they're just going to go full rifles here. PR will keep hold of the MP9. And let's get the guns out. Let's see if this Overpass CT side will have, you know, the same flavor as that Inferno.
Of desperation.
Yeah.
One that some of our viewers know very well, but Let's see. There's also a lurk smoke that Astralis has been throwing for Monster in some of their rounds, right? It skittles forward and it gives phzy an opportunity to play through. So no Monster smoke. phzy holds the line. phzy takes the space.
Walks through it. Oh, great shot from phzy, and PR's response, not enough. How's he done that? Ooh, phzy looking like he's got a hot hand just like phzy.
That is massive to pull off in the early stages of a game on the T side, because you will now condition early util and swings to make sure that can't happen. So the fact he's been able to do this gun round number 1, the echoes of that, the ramifications of that type of play will now make the B defense completely reconsider everything. And they might not even have phzy going aggressive at all.
That play was exclusively a Molotov barrels and phzy go kill. Like, I mean, yeah, really cool.
That's what we call a move, right? That's one of the moves. And Hypex desperately trying to draw something back, walks into the scope, and I think this one's over.
Yeah, it's not looking good, is it? Snags just falls to phzy's precision. A 3rd kill from the Yabmeister.
Couldn't be easier, could it?
It really couldn't. I mean, yeah, it's a luxury when you got a player like phzy.
It's got awfully quiet in here, by the way. The first map of Foot versus Liquid's come to its conclusion. You can all check that out. But there was a lot of yelling going on from Foot. And map 2 coming up next as Rez will lose his life.
Just looked away.
Great round there from phzy. Is Nuke picked by Liquid. So we'll see if that one can go the distance. Remember, 2 spots left at stage 2. Advancement for the winner of this and the winner of that to join the big names. So a thing of beauty, great shooting.
This one as well, like the tracking, losing vision, still nailing the headshot on the spray. Very good round from phzy. 4 kills in it. The poor Rez did just like get timed on the clear. Yeah.
So
don't laugh, you'll cry.
Because PR kept the MP9, he can actually invest now into an M4, so at least they have something a little media to work with. And he's just been naded right in the dome. Yeah.
Snags has a Mag 7 in con. That excites me.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see if he gets any play.
They have to, I mean, it's very situational. He is really counting on someone walking with their back turned. Rez on a scout as well really is just a bit of a mixed bag, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not even Europa, right? Hypex playing in the bathrooms, the deal up close, and he had some great rifling work and great clutches on map number 1, but really not enough when you consider the 13-5 scoreline. And that was with the pistol. It's looking pretty drilled right now, Astralis.
phzy's on his Todd. Not going to overplay his hand. Lets the huge amount of map control for Astralis. They've got all of bathrooms, all of long.
See what execute they want to go for, right? Are they going to segregate smoke off towards Dicebox and then create a bridge to get into the site and try and wrap around the back and not deal with bathrooms? They have plenty of nades to make this possible. Nice to catch a timing. Oh, not anymore.
No, he won't.
He's been considered, hasn't he?
Yeah, they know they didn't pass through con.
Okay.
It could be occupied, and now very diligent clearing, and yeah, we've got a free site.
Okay, well, you like the way that one feels, don't you?
Running that clock down, good util usage. It's practically flawless from Astralis.
Oh,
yeah.
I haven't even seen them, and the nades have done a significant amount of damage. We know with the loss bonus they are going to opt to buy into the next, don't you worry about that, but they're even going to be able to make these rounds somewhat close. There's a tag. They'll spring to action, hoping to just take some rifles with them, keep the finances low, but I think Astralis know they can just back off. There's absolutely nothing GL can do about this, and they might just be going down with the ship.
Yeah, how many is it going to be? A nice double for phzy. Gonna feel good. Rez, do you get away? I don't think so. Rough. Wow, 5-0. 5 alive, flowing, smiling, vibing.
And to think how close it was, right, with the pistol and the follow-up round coming down to 1vx scenarios, there's a tone shift and there needs to be an attack timeout called going into the second rifle round. And I think if you lose this one, take another. Just keep them flowing.
Yeah.
Because you're essentially trying to stop the bleeding. You'd love a back and forth, a close game, a 3-mapper, overtime to secure the stage 2 spot. But if Astralis are going to show some class, some poise, with only 11, this being their 12th map played, with this new roster that's pieced together, can't argue it. Snax is going to maintain the Mag 7 into this. No, he's not. Okay.
It was a will they, won't they for a long time there. Refunds, buys, refunds. But he will be bringing the rifle. You want to put your best foot forward, right? You're in a pretty deep hole already. This is T side already with like a comfortable number.
They're starting the AWP B.
And Yabi's doing it again.
Search.
Is he? Escorted by phzy. He will start his walk. A missed monster smoke this time, or maybe disrupted by a flame.
Molly, yeah.
Just walked it in. There you go. Towson from the barrel's position. No molly this time. More comfortable. First time we've seen Yabi's opening venture not bear fruit.
They need to reconfigure now. phzy's hanging around to just see if anybody leers into the line of sight, and Stair will activate to take some space. This is necessary. Him and Ryan need to apply some pressure over towards A.
He's going straight through there.
You have to take a risk when you're down in this scenario. And also because you have 5 rounds ready to your name, you can take these type of risks. It doesn't feel like you're so scared and sketched out. So if they can piece this one together... Oh.
Not scared at all.
Could have hit his
I think
keyboard with a swipe.
Yeah.
Well, monitor stand either way. They've given up some info over towards long. Hypex staying burrowed. A good flash could be his undoing.
Stair, another real solo play. Snax has got the perfect angle for this, as does Towson. Whoa, what a shot! PR does react in time. That was important. Getting away even more so. Can throw the block smoke. Stair trying to punish on the reaction.
Go back up connected to A.
Oh, especially when he's got on a second. Rez falls. Snax was on his way. He was in transition back to the B bomb site, now forced back to bank to try and beat a body in order to stop that bomb being escorted by phzy into the site. Ryu's got an angle. Snax not looking. He's gotten past the sightline of the truck player. Maybe going to be able to catch one of them off guard here. Sneaks on out. phzy going to be caught out. Quick strafe out. Traded by Ryu. There's Stair. It's all good in the Astralis hood for another. An opening kill from Towson and still not around to show for it. Bleak. Brutal. Hypex is trying to make a 1v2 occur. He's got the AWP on his back. He surely wants to try and keep it into the next, but he knows how valuable a round would be. Missed shot. It's all gone.
Nice, come on.
Great shooting there from Stair. What else can you say about that? This is the second round that GamerLegion have been able to find an opening pick on their CT side. This one on a rifle round, and it's just not enough. This is a great way back. Like, what a shot.
What is that?
That is some elite level rifling there. And then the second, it creates the avenue back up because the rotation's already in motion. So 6-0, that's already more than enough on the T side. Astralis could say, all right, well, let's just play CT now, shall we? And it should be their map.
Yeah, they just look mentally boomed. Oh, you will be even more so if you actually fall to this. Yep, boosted up. You go looking for answers, you hear spam, and you find an AWP.
This is the thing, right? These plays, they're going to try and remedy this by making moves.
Yeah.
And
it's better than not making any moves.
Yeah, but it could have... Well, in that situation, how are you going to trade that,
Yeah.
right? But at the same time, it's Rez just searching to try and take some space to give them something. They played a 3-man ace start. Right now, we're just getting to watch Astralis put on an Overpass masterclass. This will be a heaven smoke. They'll just be able to brute force in through monster.
Towson's carrying on them, not Molotoving the barrel position.
PR is here as well. Towson has a smoke, so he can extinguish.
Throws it out. Tux eats that flash and it will be cleared. Headshots are provided, but PR will profit from the distraction. Disadvantage, he needs another really, but they're not playing scared at all. Stair just strafes on out. Delivers the necessary duel to make this a 7th consecutive round on T-side Overpass. They are laughing. And quite the opposite for GamerLegion. They do look so, like, broken mentally.
Yeah, if you pay for tickets, I'd leave now to beat the traffic. This is J-Raz highlighting for everybody.
What is that?
There are barrels in the balloons.
There are barrels in the balloon.
Yeah, he was doing it during Bounty and freaking everybody out.
Yeah, I saw
Why
that.
are there barrels in the balloons?
I can't explain that.
So if anybody wants to reach out to Valve and ask it'd probably be the most important question of this match.
Oh, I get it.
Other
I know what's happened.
water balloons?
No, someone told them, you know, like, because obviously we know Valve is run by aliens.
Of course, yep.
So they're not, like, you know, they don't know, but someone told them the balloons need to have helium in them.
Aha.
And they Googled helium and they found out that it comes in these containers, and so they just put the whole container in there.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Oh, problem solving at its finest.
It wouldn't make sense if they didn't have helium in them.
Yeah.
They'd be on the floor.
What can you make of this game? All we can do is praise Astralis.
Yes. I mean, that's not all we can do, but it's not. It's the only productive thing we can do.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll highlight what they're doing well.
Yes. Yabi has been playing incredibly.
Yeah, it's there as well. Two of them have had some really big moments so far.
And I mean, my biggest takeaway is just I've got a bit of a soft spot for phzy because I kind of got to talk to him when he was just breaking onto the scene, talking like that.
NIP stand-in days?
Yeah, COVID.
Sure. Yes,
in.
yes.
And I got to kind of, you know, see and follow his career from arm's length. And I mean, just seeing him, his hunger is embodied by the fact that he's played in every region.
Yeah,
you know,
he just wants to
play.
compete. Yes.
He just wants to compete. And I think that that's the kind of player that could very well be a boon to Astralis, especially with the individual form he's putting on display.
Yeah, it's clear that Hooksy's happy to have hungry players.
Yes.
He's very happy to have some new faces. Doing the Molodoy. I guess there's two Molodoys. There's the boost from heaven. There's this one.
That's how you know you're leaving your mark on the game already. There's a couple of Molodoys as far as plays go.
Well, I got a boost. Info gleaned off that. Yeah, jump, so with those sound cues, they'll understand. Hypex sounds off. All flushed off the line and just going through the motions.
But those are quite well-refined motions, aren't they?
Yes.
Considering there's new names, like everything's there.
It'd be nice if they make this a home map, because there's some teams that are pretty proficient, but you might be able to snag against a bigger opponent who's not so great. And if you're happy to start T-side on a map like Overpass, that's a really good sign. Info-wise, they haven't been able to garner anything on long right now, but I think they know that they have GamerLegion scared. Last round they found that opening pick, and it does look like it will be the B finish with Hooksy taking the bomb backstair, now coming over to join. So 3 will be in through short, 2 in through Monster, Util for the finish. They've got plenty of smokes. Problematic is PR on the side, but okay, never mind. They do start to have a hefty rotation, but they're not in position. Carlson needs to push in. He's playing from ABC. It's quite a passive hold. Lucky Snacks has dropped in.
Yeah, Yabi doesn't find the headshot necessary, but there's a quick trade. Ryu on finding Towson. Knows there's another towards Graffiti. And now there's multiple bodies. Snacks doesn't finish his meal. Oh, Ryu's doing it all now. 3 on the entry to B. Hypex and Rez both coming in from Graffiti's side. Oh, nice find. Against the wallbang. That might incite them to keep going and searching for this. Despite that low HP on Rez, you've got to get around. You've got to get something going. phzy, perhaps not aware that they were already pushing forward, now considers it an option. Rez doing some parkour. Little jump scare for the Orba. Oh, he still hits it. Hypex in the clutch.
Got the kid.
Rifle's better. Hooksy dancing around the pillar. He's got his knife out. No idea that Hooksy's right there and secures it. Close. Not close enough.
No whiff this time.
No whiff this time.
In Inferno, if you missed it, he lost a bit of a mare of a clutch to Hypex, but is going to convert it this time round. And Ryu with some great shooting. The trade, well, at least the kill on Towson to be able to get the space. That one onto Snacks is a thing of beauty. Then just surging forward, just a marauder.
And phzy hitting this. I thought Rez had him dead to rights. Quick reactions through the board.
It fucking worked, huh?
Well, we said 7 was good.
Yeah, everything
8's
else is cream on top.
Yeah, eight's great.
I think what I'm curious about now, I find myself, it's not a question of who's going to win Overpass. I'm actually much more interested to see, you know, ready for your PR. He would find that opener. But I'm actually curious to see if Astralis, you know, usually when a team's dominating like this, they get a bit too cocky.
Sure.
You get off the leash, you try and make a hero play, 2 of you do it on different sides of the map, and you're in a weird 5v3 and you lose. But like, how can you keep this going? How well drilled, how polished?
Oof. The timing, we'll get to that in a second. They're past.
Okay, I mean, Rez is going to have to know that's a possibility.
Especially with that flash and now the steps. So calculating this, Hooksy's going to go down.
Thank you.
The bomb still looks like it wants to go B. That feels very fakey, right? So they're going to have to put a lid on Rez. 50 seconds.
Yeah, he's there. Rez.
Inked him.
Puts him low, but the AK more lethal. Towson at least managing to burrow into the site. Does win his duel, and a necessary one at that.
This one's
just back and forth, isn't it? It's not looking comfortable for Stare.
He's going to catch a timing. They weren't expecting him so close.
He is closer than they're ready for. Already on
Fast.
site. Already on site. Already on site. Back turn. Snacks will prevail. And just as I start asking the question, it seems like they will get there first. Astralis, the 9th time of GamerLegion asking. And they'll find themselves their round.
Hypex trying to bring some energy. One of the 2 Poles in the GamerLegion jersey would love to keep playing in Kraków. So trying to rally the troops at this point. But I think because of the type of game that HooXi's been calling so far, he's in that flow state. So he's pretty dialed in, and I don't imagine that to stop. And the players as well, right? Yabi and Stare, well, actually Yabi trying to return to some version of relevancy in the Counter-Strike world. Stare has always been trying to break in since he's had this Astralis jersey on. Ryu and phzy are both very hungry, so I don't think anybody has the ego to start playing outside of the confines, regardless of the domination on display. There's a Prestige event, which is a different city name, but this one is a bigger arena, twice the size of Spodek. And in the past, Katowice, this event, now Kraków, has kind of played a big role in what teams to look out for within that calendar year.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's a good taster of what the season has in store for us and the power rankings of the Counter-Strike world for 2026. I mean, we do have the top 24 in attendance.
Yeah, it's the only event all year that will have the top 20 global VRS. Sorry, top 24 global VRS, excuse me. This one looking like it will just be staging room taken in bathrooms and then execute. But I think the difference this time around is the restraint that GL have been able to have with their util. So a couple of players with some key pieces left. Rez could even be flashed forward into a fight as front sight lurk smoke lands.
Oh, he's so blind.
Wow.
What a flash.
That move is just for that key area. That's great.
Yeah,
I actually really like that.
A lot of polish. Oh, Yabi. He's got the timing, but Towson's got the frag.
I know it's the lurk, so it's still going to be A.
Yeah, Hypex's got very few places to stand. Forced to retreat, concede the space, concede the site. Missed shot from PR. He knows where one of them is now. Ryu's low HP will be susceptible to the wall bang of Towson. Jumps up straight to the York. We do need to see a bomb plant. HooXi's going to be punching it in. The incendiary does not spread, but a missed AWP shot. Weird one. 2 on 2, all to play for. Oh, PR. A couple of bullets do connect to HooXi through that dice box. And oh, you didn't expect it. HooXi sticking around on that line, takes the first fight successfully, and now peeking on into Towson at his next comfortable moment.
Got a smoke and a kit.
Okay, this gets really difficult for phzy, especially with an AWP. It almost feels like Towson's already won this. phzy's just going to have to take a Hail Mary AWP shot. One more, a rifle. Oh, it was on him. Ooh. It was a really nice try. Fair play, finding the M4 in time to put a bullet down range, but 2 in a row for GL.
Okay. Obviously, salvaging the half would be 4. The thought process and all of that, right? As soon as the bomb goes down and it's in the default position, phzy understands that if he can get back to Divider, he can win this round just with jump spots. The thing he didn't account for was a smoke being held over so late that I'm pointing out they were holding on to longer than
it works out for them.
So they're very fortunate they had that. Without that, phzy's made the play to win the round. I think HooXi did a good job because essentially in that moment, it's like, you are now playing a 1v2, HooXi.
Yeah.
I am leaving you to your own devices. He gets one, so he did his job. It's just an unfortunate one to lose. And I think at the moment, if you're Rugger, you just want to make sure you keep the mentality solid. So boys, we've won 8 rounds on the T side. Sure, they're going to get a couple. This is all good. We know that once we flick on over, we can own them. But let's keep the focus, right? Let's not just rest on our laurels. These were some tough rounds. We lost them, sure. Let's see if we can eke out 1 or 2 more.
Good on, boys. Let's go. Kurwa, get these 4 rounds. Jan will call it home on Kurwa T side. Yeah, let's fucking go.
Yep.
Right, that's what we heard just a couple of rounds ago. There's that lurk smoke just deployed through Monster. They're going to play through this.
Well, that's going to be a sinking feeling. PR jumping, finding info. Spots 2, advancing early short. Yabi has a friend. What does that mean? Surely it's going to be on high defensive alert. Towson just playing this edge of the smoke, ready for Yabi. Going to tuck in and trying to catch him with the nade out. Towson not ready for the angle. He was blind. Just got enough of a flicker to sound cue to to adjust. Beautiful mechanics on display. And he's got another one booked. Where are you looking? PR asleep at the wheel.
I guess he thinks Snax has the line on the cusp of the barrel.
Oh, comms? It's hard to explain. It's hard to make sense of. But yeah, Yabby's got himself a double entry, not for the first time. There could be more available as well. Smoke won't last forever. Uncomfortable position for an MP9 to find itself. Snax's position now noted as he backs away to a safe haven. Rez as well, going to be trying to play at range. Not in a hurry. They want them to have a little bit of doubt creeping in that B may not be the finish. Here we go. Molotov ramp limits what Snax can do. Hypex taking a bullet, and oh, Snax doesn't quite find it. Had the opportunity. There's the connection. Trying to deny the plant, it would be huge. HooXi's trying to get the code punched, but just crouching under the bullets as he gets that code punched on in. A 9th for Astralis imminent.
Snax might just go heaven and save the AWP. I'd love to see that shot from Stair. Onto Hypex, he takes that first shot, steps back out, Stair deletes him. There's that AWP. Is he going to go around and grab it? Obviously, he doesn't want to hold on to this MP9. He's still worried about someone taking this A space. And okay, he's going to let the bomb go off and then run down and pick it up. Doesn't want to risk being in the open. I said they could salvage the half with 4. Now the best they can do is 3. HooXi's heading over. Could he be the man to guard the AWP from Snax's hands? Or does he give him an AK? Well, there it is. Okay, Snax will get what he's looking for. He can drop that. He can buy an M4. Might even drop that to one of his teammates. So they'll give an MP9 or something less to work with. This one's huge, right? So just, wow.
Right? Like, no X-ray, it's even more
on the fade there. And I think...
Snax was directly behind him.
On the barrel.
Yeah.
So you think maybe PR's assuming that he can still see something. And if the mood is pretty sour in the camp, which I imagine it must be, then, as you mentioned, the comms are not flowing.
Oh, assembling to try and catch Heaven early.
How long does he stay on this?
I think it's run its course, right? I guess he's hoping someone's going to try like the con angle or something.
Maybe that they're a bit skittish on the rotations because there's a Heaven smoke already down, applying a lot of pressure, but they have been able to take this short control, so relatively fortified on B. Ryu will have the support of HooXi, the facilitator through connector. phzy and Stair can spring to action towards A, depending on how much info is garnered, and that one came too easy. That's the rotating piece between the sites. And I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Astralis.
Yeah.
Okay, short con peek dead, short push dead, right? Individual plays.
I'm starting to understand why Ash got burnt out.
Right, this is tough. This is very, very tough to watch. Towson gets something. We'll be able to get an upgrade off the back of that. Hypex on his own on A. So if they go for any variation of an execute, you can molly truck from long, you get the flashes in, you smoke off bank, you smoke off drop down, and away you go. Yep. Hot toes. What are you meant to do?
I mean, Hypex has had to deal with that same util before. This time he's got a little gap you might want to work with. HooXi takes a burst from the FAMAS of Reds.
Quick from Towson coming long as well.
Yeah, he might get the back turn to Ryu if he's lucky. Just like that. Okay. You got the man advantage. Towson 3 kills deep. Just to end with a third. End with a victory.
No kit or smoke this time.
Yeah, that does make it infinitely harder, doesn't it? phzy's got the angle. Misses his shot. Will he get another chance? Mantle's up and covered by HooXi. He's lucky to be alive. Both of them still kicking, shooting hard. HooXi and Hypex head to head. Will HooXi have a 1v1 this time victorious versus Hypex? He's already beaten him once on Inferno, did Hypex, at the last round of the half, no less. I don't think he's done it this time. Oh, he just resigns himself to the defuse. It's a 10-2 half. Astralis, 3 rounds, all that separates them from eliminating GamerLegion and securing a spot in the second stage.
worked, huh?
Nice, guys.
Holy shit, no whiff this time.
Oof, you're so back, bro.
I'm back.
You're just like Snacks this half, bro. Insane. Nice, bro.
I don't want to be like Snacks, bro.
What do you mean by that? But what do you mean by that?
I don't want to be like Snacks, bro. Is that what he said?
That is exactly what he said.
I guess what he means by that is eliminated from the tournament.
Oh, yes, exactly, because it is looking like this is going to be a quick day in the Overpass office. Yeah, sometimes it do be like that.
Those dead eyes.
Yeah, he ain't blinking anymore.
I think the fun... Oh, here we go.
Is he going to get another one? Oh, what's
They
this?
played good. That's nothing to be ashamed of, all right? But definitely from what I see on the scoreboard, it's possible to...
phzy's hitting laser beam headshots on pixel gaps.
I didn't even want to read the end of that quote.
No.
I know that you're never meant to stop believing.
No, but I just can't believe you said it with a straight face.
Yeah, I feel like some different style of a pep talk, like 1 round at a time, boys. Game's not over yet.
That's already got
10
legs.
rounds. Once you say 10 rounds, like, oh, so we're climbing Everest?
10,
oh, okay.
10 T rounds on Overpass.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand Astralis did it.
Yep.
Yep.
I understand we're already down 1 map and we didn't really show up on our choice. I understand we've been pretty disconnected.
You know what would make this even more BS is that he hits like a jumping USB headshot, but he hasn't gone for that. He gets the info safely. Oh, phzy's tapped ahead as well.
He's so back.
Yeah, he is so back. Snacks. He's going for the plant, getting that cash. Team player.
It's going to be a better looking force buy, I'll tell you that much.
Just 10 T rounds, guys.
The 2 poles with their powers combined. It's a Hypex 1v5.
Okay, let's go. Let's not. That was really fun to watch from phzy. Jesus. Smashing them.
So,
Smashing them.
in stage 2, we have Jacob and FaZe,
Yeah.
Polish, and their coach Neo, Polish.
Bang.
Taz, BCG, they qualified.
Polish.
So we got 3. Now, if
What is he seeing? What? Yeah.
GamerLegion qualified, that'd be 2 more. I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh.
If Liquid qualified, that'd be 2 more as well. But Liquid versus Foot, I encourage you to go check that one out. This one feels like it's going to be over soon. It might just be those 3 names I mentioned as the odds are extremely blown out. That's a no way back in scoreline from the bookies.
Yes, sir.
Tough situation. I mean, for us, not them, right? You can sit here and you can sing the praises of Astralis. You can say, this is great. You like the polish that you're seeing. Good moments, good individuals hitting some big shots, but you're also seeing GamerLegion just look like skeletons, right? This isn't anywhere near the level of performance I think this team can offer. And if we get this type of Astralis versus some of the big dogs in the next stage, the elites, then I think we'll be jumping and shouting from the rooftops. Maybe not jumping, but shouting as...
I don't know. This it's a strong scaffolding.
Yeah.
I trust those that built it, but I think I'll leave the jumping to someone's firmer ground.
Yeah, and I think the Danish scene, right, maybe not too happy that Astralis chose not to keep it full Danish, but with this type of play and then being able to progress to stage 2.
I think it'll be quite quick to be forgiven for
It's
that.
like the Brazilians with the Molotov Yakinda thing. It's like, oh, wait,
Exactly.
we're winning? We're
Yeah.
still the core. It's still our flag.
Exactly.
The conga line. Walk through, guys. The water's warm.
Gosh, what a perfectly placed smoke for Stair to profit, huh?
Hooksy is now joined the party on A.
And it's phzy that's responsible for this fight right here. He's going to be flashed off. Wow, he read that like a book. Knew the flash was coming and perfectly manages it. Oh, it's just going from bad to worse. GamerLegion can't catch a break. They catch a kill. And that's better than not.
I was going to
2.
say, imagine the swap over, you don't get a single kill.
Yeah.
At least they have 1. Really, really good. That's what I'm saying.
It is really good.
It's really, really good.
What's the most exciting team from stage 1 competing in stage 2? Is it Astralis?
Paravision.
Paravision, I thought so.
Oh, the matches are starting to populate now on HLTV. That's exciting. That's very exciting. All right, well, Astralis, 5 more kills. You just got to dissuade them at B. Selling A default right now. Our GamerLegion ready to pop into B. Nope.
Oh, you
You
did
were
spot him, but
on
he
top of
doesn't
smoke there.
Gauge.
I got their staging area. They could at least set up the execute.
All right.
Couple of nades at the ready for small ramp. They'll find their mark. Oh, they would have. He's just reposed. Another flash.
Swings on out, and there's the flash. phzy, the second time's the charm. Astralis have really made Overpass look like a comfortable home turf. There's no doubt about it. Dominant throughout the series. A 13-5 into a 13-2. Meager 7 rounds across 2 maps from GamerLegion. They will be departing the tournament here for Astralis. The competition continues.
That is truly their easiest game of the 3 played. Taking down Pain 2-0, losing to NRG earlier today in a 3-map affair.